Well, good morning. Hey, look, it's pink salt. Yeah, but what's really cool is that the last batch lasted me 285 days, and there's 1,900 grams in here. Doing the math, which I'm really good at, the maths, that comes out to 2 2/3 grams of sodium every single day is what I eat. My blood pressure is about 110 over upper 50s. So one day it was 110 over 55, the other day it was 110 over 60, and so it goes over about a fortnight average. So yeah, in my case, sodium's not a problem. The powers that be recommend as an upper limit, I think 2, and they try to ask you to get to about 1.5 grams per day, and I'm well over that. Okay? Almost double. Why do I have low blood pressure? Well, here's why. Number 1, I'm fat adapted. Number 2, I don't eat carbs. Number 3, I eat a lot of meat and saturated fats, eggs, salt to taste, and I drink a lot of water. Well, when I'm thirsty, of course. So, what really causes your high blood pressure? Well, we do know that each gram of carbohydrates you eat attaches itself to 2 grams of carbohydrates, water. Sorry. And from physics, I'm formerly a physics teacher, volume and pressure are related. Okay, so if you take a specific volume, all right, height, length, width, and you add more volume to it, the pressure goes up. And essentially your circulatory system has a limited volume. I mean, it can expand a little bit based on the muscles in the vessels themselves. The kidneys actually are in control of your blood pressure. Little known fact, huh? Funny how the kidneys also regulate salt along with the large colon and your tongue. So your tongue will tell you how much salt to eat. That's really the indication. And then your kidneys and colon will take care of the rest. But when you're eating carbohydrates, the game changes. So since you're eating so many carbs, you're adding so much water, and there's just so many places that water can go: the interstitial tissues, the cells themselves, or into the bloodstream. And if you add volumes of liquids to a if you add more liquid to a static volume, your pressure is going to go up. And I do have evidence from way back when I was really sick. My BP was about 145 over 90, 95, somewhere in there. 145 over 90, that's kind of the limit. But knowing where I'm supposed to be right now, 100 teens over upper 50s, that is an extremely high blood pressure for me. And I'm sure I was doing damage. But by now, I bet you all that's rectified, fixed. So again, what happens when we eat processed foods? Well, it's going to contain a lot of salt. Probably not that. That's actually good salt. I hear Redmond's is a very good salt also. Believe it or not, you want to, stay away from salts that are made by dehydrating seawater, because, now we have these toxins in the seawater, but these pink salts, Redmond salt and stuff, are salted out of mines, the so-called salt of the earth. And they haven't been polluted because they've been buried for millions of years. But when you eat processed foods, you're adding salt to, yeah, you guessed it, carbs. And those carbs are actually what are giving you the water. So again, we have a saying here in the carnivore space: do not blame the hamburger for what the bun has done, and do not blame the salt for what the carbs have done. So if that helps any of you, if you'd like to reduce your blood pressure, you probably just want to go ahead and reduce your carbs. And, kind of in a roundabout way, that's what causes this keto adaptation issue. Some people suffer through it. I did. I had dry heaves from the lack of sugar. and some pretty severe headaches because as I lost all of the water, a lot of electrolytes went out with it. I was miserable. I think for a few days, up to the 9th day when I did do a video on, whoa, I can't believe how much energy I have. I'm like, boom, now I was on track. 6 months later, I went pure carnivore, and here I am over 2 years later now on pure carnivore and doing just fine. So again, we'll say goodbye to Mr. Salt. And again, I've over the last 285 days, this 1900, and I'm the one who exclusively eats this. So, and I even have a date when I started this 1900 gram bottle of salt. So go ahead and you can estimate it's about 2 2/3 grams of sodium every day, or 2,666.66 repeating milligrams of sodium every single day. I feel great. I'm doing great. I am great. I feel good. I am good. It's a What About Bob reference. Anyway, great movie. Should watch it. So you guys have a great week. Be well.